goals in getting him game ready?
Well, I think speed of the game, number one, is getting him in there and getting him going. Cohesion next to the people that he's going to be playing against, to the guards that he's going to be playing with in the game. Assignment-wise, just catching up and just trying to get him as many reps as we possibly can where he can get out there and function and feel comfortable and not have, paralysis through analysis where he's out there just thinking a bunch, where he could just go play some. So I think that's our challenge, is to get him up to speed and get him where he can, give us some depth and help us.
You feel better this week versus last week?
Yeah, I think, there was some improvement, but from week 1 to week 2, and I want to continue to see improvement as we go forward. I think that's the key on any team, is the teams that are good are the teams that keep improving, especially up front. And, the snaps that Fawn and Ben Still and Robert Conyers and even Aaron Morris now coming back from an injury, the reps they're getting are invaluable, because you can't teach experience. And the more they get of that, the better they're going to get. And so I just think our goal is to keep playing better every week, and just, once we get to this point, to try to get to this point, and just trying to keep getting a little bit better each week, a little bit more better, a little bit more physical in the run game, assignment, communication, our tempo, just it's everything, just trying to get a little bit better each week.
Fawn had a couple of penalties against Vanderbilt. I guess, where do you think he is right now? Are you happy with how he's playing?
You know what? I was disappointed in those penalties because they cost us a touchdown. We had to settle for a field goal. So that was anytime you take points off the board, that's you're not pleased with that. And but I do think sticking a guy in there coming out of junior college without the benefit of spring practice, I think he's going out there and battling and playing pretty well for what he's been asked to do. And so he's he's going to keep improving as the experience, as it happens. But, I remember, Pierce Burton went some of those same growing pains against Texas and, things like that when we played out here. So I think those growing pains do happen, but the more he plays, the better he's going to get.
Rod Taylor's debut, how'd you assess?
I was pleased. He played physical. He got beat on one of the, on a pass rush right before half. But I was pleased with him. He was out there bouncing around, a lot of energy, played really physical, had some pancakes, showed his ability, showed what we thought he could be. And but again, those reps that he's getting are invaluable, because now he's going to practice harder because he's had a little taste of it. So that's a good thing.
Frigo got his first.
Frigo did well. Frigo was playing fifth. Durante Bolden had several finishes. He's jumping over the pile at the end. Those guys just happy to be in the game, and it's fun when you can play a game like that and get those guys in there, because they get a little taste of it. So that was good.
How do you feel about the way the guys play in short yardage in the red zone?
I think we did a nice job on short yardage and got the short yardage. I think, and obviously Jeremy helps out with that. He's hitting it up in there and pounding it up in there, so that was good. I think, you always want to be better, because in the red zone, sometimes you just got to be hard-nosed and run it in. And if they load the box, we feel pretty good about throwing it up to Laquan. So it's going to be one of those two things where we're hard-headed and try to pound it in there, or if they want to, put a bunch of people in the box, we feel like we got some receivers that can make some plays. So that's the way it's kind of backyard football. When you get down the red zone, somebody's got to make a play for you.
You talked last week about gaining more chemistry. Did you see chemistry develop?
Sure. I think it was better. I think we took a big step in that direction. Not where we want to be yet. I'm not, and probably never will get there. But you want to keep working in that direction. So, as long as we can keep showing the improvement that we've shown from game 1 to game 2, from game 2 to game 3, and even in the open date, just continue to have that mindset of getting better each and every week. I think that's the way we got to approach it.
Does that package with Jeremy taking the snap look the way you guys thought it would look like in the games?
We just wanted to be able to run some of our base plays with him running the ball and feel like he could fall forward for a yard if we have to get it. So from that standpoint, yes. We always, when they bring him in, they're always going to put more people around the box. So maybe not look as clean as you want it, but it has been effective.